She is stirred. Gloria Steinem judges Meghan are far different from the picture of her in the media. DIRELISH. Meghan had first connected with Ms. Steinem over voter registration efforts during the pandemic, and that the two even sat down for a talk on the subject with makers in 2020. As Meghan Markle is different from the picture of a media that claimed a friend and a feminist icon, Gloria Steinem. Speaking at the Women's Day Media Center of 2022's Women Media Awards last week, Ms. Steinem had spoke about her relationship with the Duchess of Sussex. As earlier this year, the duo also participated in a Vogue interview about the overturning of the Roe versus Wade. When asked about why she partnered up with Meghan for a candid conversation about reproductive rights in Vogue earlier this year, Steinem had nothing but kind words for a friend, whom she had called a great human being. She had told People, "I'm not an expert on the media, but it seems to me that she is different from the pictures of her in the media. She is smart and funny and devoted to social issues. And maybe it is the British tabloids that are the problem." As the duo's conversation earlier this year wasn't the first time that they had teamed up. Meghan at 41 and Steinem 88 had joined forces 2 years ago to have a backyard chat about the importance of voting, reported by People. Miss Steinem had said, "For a while, we were living almost next. Well, one in California counts as next door, which is like 45 minutes away. So we got to know each other." And upon receiving it, Meghan said the phrase, "That means everything to me on every level," and it continues to hold great significance to the feminist icon. Miss Steinem had told People, "I think we as human beings, or maybe living things on planet Earth, right, are linked and not ranked. As we have a system of a race and gender and a class that rank us, and that is actually not accurate." As the pair's conversation earlier this year wasn't the first time that they had teamed up, as Meghan at 41 and Steinem 88 had joined forces 2 years ago to have a backyard chat about the importance of voting. For a while, they were living almost next. Well, one in California counts as next door, which is like a 45 minutes away, Steinem had said, so we got to know each other. During their chat in 2020, Steinem gifted the Duchess with a bracelet that reads, "We are linked and not ranked." And upon receiving it, Meghan said that the phrase means everything to me on every level, and it continues to hold great significance to the feminist icon. As I think we as human beings, or maybe living things on planet Earth, right, are linked and not ranked. As Steinem tells People, "We have systems of race and gender and class that rank us, and that is actually not accurate." As later that year, the Duchess of Sussex came over to a little farmhouse where Steinem was staying, and they called voters together from dining room table. When asked whether she and Meghan will team up again, Steinem says that she will help the Duchess of Sussex with any of her projects if she can, especially as she and her husband are doing the media projects. Outside of projects, Steinem says that they will continue their relationship as friends, as this is hardly the first time that Markle has worn jewelry with meaning. During a trip to Botswana in 2017, the Duchess of Sussex was photographed wearing the Hamsa ring, a symbol of good luck and health from the Turkish jewelry designer Kismet by Milka, as she had wore the ring again in 2018 while she was pregnant, following Archie's birth. As Markle debuted an entirety ring, a symbol of eternal love and circle of life, as her sister-in-law Kate Middleton also received an eternity ring from Prince William, following the birth of their first child, Prince George.